Hello guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another video. Now today we're going to be talking about the KSI versus Logan Paul boxing rematch, which is going to be taking place on the 9th of November, which is literally under 2 months. I think it's about a month and 2 weeks from recording this, so super gassed. Can't wait for it, and I think it's going to be an epic fight. Basically just making this video just to let you know my opinions, and let me know what you think as well in the comments down below as well. But nevertheless, let's get into the video. So straight off the bat then, we're going to be talking about the two as a whole first of all, because obviously if you don't know, KSI, obviously I'm British, KSI is one of my biggest inspirations for YouTube. He's one of the main reasons why I did start doing YouTube. Been following him for a good 5 or 6 years, so it's a very long time to be following someone on YouTube. I feel anyway. And obviously watching him and the way he's developed and whatnot. And when he obviously had his first fight with Joella, I thought he was a little bit cocky. He wasn't really going to take it seriously and just thought he was the big guy. But obviously when he first stepped in the ring and the training that he did, it was he proved a lot of people wrong, I think, especially Joella, obviously who he fought in the first fight. So that makes me think that KSI obviously was going to win the first Logan Paul fight, which happened the 25th of August last year. But it didn't turn out that way, and obviously I think a lot of people were expecting a good fight, and we did get a good fight. I thought Logan performed very well in the first few rounds of that fight. I think KSI was a little bit shocked as well. He couldn't really get into Logan because he was using that jab very well. So yeah, I think it's going to be a very interesting fight between these two. But we're just going to quickly talk about Logan Paul, and then we'll get on to my predictions. So Logan Paul, the man who obviously filmed a dead body in the Japanese forest in, well, I think it was the start of 2018. Disgraceful, absolutely disgraceful. There's no other words to put it really. But that's not only the reason why I don't like him. He's just cocky. He's just very childish as well, because obviously I watched the most recent press conference that took place on the 14th of September, and the way just Logan approached it, I mean, he did say some deep stuff about obviously KSI's family and whatnot, but like shouting JJ has no dick and things like that, it's just like, really dude, like this is supposed to be a pro fight with no head guards as well, which is something else you got to bear in mind. It's something that is just, oh, it's just so annoying. He's just such an idiot, I feel. I can't stand him. That's just the way I feel, unfortunately. So if you're a Logan Paul fan, I'm sorry, but that's just my opinion. But obviously I'm Team KSI all the way. I'm British, want him to do it. Obviously, like I say, he's one of my biggest inspirations anyway, so love the guy. So let's get on to my predictions now of the fight. So who do I think is going to win the fight? Now this is a really tricky one, obviously. Now I've seen the first fight, we've seen the most recent press conference. I feel like I have more of an understanding now, because before all that I felt like KSI was going to win no matter what. But obviously Logan, I think, surprised a lot of people, like I said, and I feel like he put in work, and he definitely delivered. I think the only thing that let him down was obviously his cardio, and he got very tired towards the end of the fight, which allowed KSI to come back in the last few rounds. Obviously I was very disappointed it ended in a draw, but I'm kind of happy we are getting a rematch. But I think it was difficult to call. It was very even between the two of them. But personally, obviously KSI obviously beat Joella massively. He is now in pro boxing, which is obviously there's no head guards this time as well. I feel like his passion, KSI's passion, is just through the roof. And not only does he believe in himself so much, I feel like he knows he can do it. And I feel like that is also what makes KSI such a good boxer. And in anything that he does it's just why he's so successful in life at the moment. Obviously he's sitting over 20 million subscribers and whatnot. He's just I think he proves a lot of people wrong. Like I said, in the Joella fight, he seemed very cocky and sort of overconfident in what he was actually getting into, but you know, he stepped in the ring and absolutely won fair and square, so you got to give it to KSI. On the other hand, Logan Paul has home advantage. He used to be an athlete when he was like a teenager, I think. He used to do wrestling or MMA, something like that, when he was a kid. So obviously that plays into it as well, which I think could make for an interesting fight. I mean, these guys have got a lot to improve. A lot to prove, sorry, not improve. A lot to prove. Obviously, KSI is still the champion, and he definitely wants to beat Logan Paul. I definitely feel like he wants to beat Logan Paul and then just move on to Jake Paul, because he can't stand them both. And obviously, Logan fought very hard, just tired himself out in the end. So I think he's got to he wants to improve himself, and just prove that he can beat KSI. So yeah, I think it's going to be a very close one. The only thing I feel like is going to make a big difference this time is wearing no head guards, which obviously can be a massive factor. Your head is completely, well, this part of your head is completely like open compared to the last fight. So it's going to be very interesting. Can't wait. I think there is going to be a UK press conference. I'm not sure when it's going to be. I'm not sure if it's been announced or not. I haven't seen anything, but going to be looking forward to that as well, because obviously the last UK press conference they had with KSI and Logan Paul was insane. So looking forward to it, and yeah, let's have a good fight. However, there is actually something we need to mention. Jake Paul. This guy is honestly the biggest fish in the world. He is such a pussy, and he is avoiding Annie Song-Gib. Everybody wants to see it. Everybody wants to see him fight it. I know it would be an awesome fight, because Annie Song-Gib is a fairly decent boxer. You have to give it to him. And I feel like his stamina and whatnot, even the way he performed in because obviously he's had 2 fights on the KSI and Joella undercard, and also the first fight between KSI and Logan Paul. He had 2 fights and he's won both of them fair and square. So I feel like that's going to be an awesome fight. Jake, please pull your finger out. I think I saw something on Instagram the other day, actually, where he said that he wasn't going to fight Annie Song-Gib because of clout. And then a few days after that, he actually came out and said that he did want to fight. So, I don't know. This guy is all over the place. Can't stand him either, just as much as Logan. But I think that would be an awesome fight as well, and I want to see it happen. So, to sum it up then, obviously, I'm Team KSI all the way. Come on, KSI. You've already won once against Joella. You can win against Logan, and it will be an awesome fight. I am thinking of live streaming it as well, as it's going on, to get my live reaction. So if you want to see that, let me know in the comment section down below. If you also, I want to know your opinions as well, so leave a comment on who you think is going to win and your opinions on the fight as well. That'd be awesome. And I have a bunch more videos planned as well, also for you guys, so stay tuned on the channel. I know you're going to love them, and I'll see you all again in the next one. Take care.
Pull up in the gold, I'm leading. But them other man need feeding. I don't wanna go Bombay. Them I don't know what I do when I go from Beeling. Leading the pack in black and I'm on with a bat. Snapping with a phone and die. Boss up a man with a duster. Put him in the drip and sip blockbuster.